Okay, well, hello YouTube. It is Mangled Angel here. And first off, I wanted to start off by saying thank you for 100 subscribers. I honestly didn't think I was even gonna get 50. I couldn't sleep one night and just started kind of messing around with some editing software to get some experience. And, well, along came my edits and my most viewed video, the Markiplier one. Well, recently I've been not active at all, and that is mostly due to the fact that I wanted to take some time to figure out what I actually wanted to do for my YouTube channel. This is more so kind of an out for me, if you will. A lot of things have been going on in my life lately, and I wanted to share what I've learned through the life experiences. I feel like crap right now. I'm actually sick, which is why I'm recording this video now, because I work with kids as my job and I don't want to get them sick. But what I really wanted to do was to talk about some issues that have been going on, or that y'all may be dealing with, or that anybody may be dealing with at this point, and that is self-confidence and depression. That is one of the things that I, as a human, have dealt with in my life. I was in public school up until middle school, and in high school I was homeschooled. My parents thought it would be the best for me, mainly due to the fact that I kind of got involved in the wrong crowd. So I don't really blame them, but I did kind of rebel for the first 2 years, because I really didn't want to do homeschool. But then I realized I wasn't getting the same bullying, I wasn't getting picked on, I wasn't getting criticized for my weight. As y'all can see by my voluptuous face, I am not where I need to be with my weight, but I am working on that. I've recently come to the conclusion I have little self-motivation, which is probably due to the depression episodes I've been having. And people say depression is not a disease, but a disease is anything that is out of line with the human body. You'll probably see me put it somewhere around here, the Webster definition for it. I wanted to get this video out to you because I wanted to let any of you know who may be going through this, you're not alone. You have other people here. You have me, you have Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, I'm Alex, just a few of the YouTubers I've been watching recently to kind of get a feel for, well, when did they start their channels? Why did they start their channels? I constantly get the questions from my family, well, why did you go with the name Mangled Angel? Well, the mangled part, as y'all may see from my cover photo for YouTube, is mangled from, or mangle from, Five Nights at Freddy's. Mangle is a whole bunch of broken pieces put together, kind of strewn about, chaotic. An angel is something precious. That is what I am. I may be broken, and I may be just a whole bunch of broken pieces put together into a physical form, but I'm precious to somebody. I'm precious to my family, I'm precious to my friends, I'm precious to the people that hold me dear and that I hold dear. I wanted to let y'all know that it's okay to feel not yourself. It's okay to be sad, it's okay to be stressed, but don't let it consume you. I'm having a lot of health issues right now because of my weight and because of stress. And the fact that I can't get motivated or stay motivated long enough to actually lose weight is something that has been weighing down on me. 2018 was simultaneously a good year and my worst year. And I say that because there's a lot of things that happened to me that helped to kind of mold me into a better version of myself. But there was also a lot of heartbreak and a lot of disappointing failures to come from that. And whether or not anybody sees this is honestly none of my concern. That's not why I'm doing this, to be recognized or to become famous. I'm doing this because there's people out there like me, that are like me, that have low self-confidence, and going into 2019, you want to make this your year. You want to make 2019 the year you accomplish what you need to accomplish, what you want to accomplish. And that is something that I fully support and I fully understand. I know there's a lot of girls and a lot of guys out there, but a lot of girls who have body image issues. There's no real set body standard. In Zimbabwe, they purposefully scar themselves because they consider scars and stretch marks to be super beautiful. In Venezuela, the more voluptuous and curvy you are, the more beautiful you are there. In Asian countries, if you're super pale, that means you have a very high social class because you don't work outdoors or you're not outdoors a lot and you have the privilege of staying indoors. There's no set social or no set beauty standard that really tells somebody, oh, you're beautiful, oh, you're not beautiful. I was told for years that I was not beautiful, that I was not stunning, that I was not cute. I was told by the wrong type of people that I was, but they didn't use those terms that actually make you feel good. They use the terms that make you feel like an object. And that is not something that I want, especially for my generation, but for the younger generation. My generation would be the ones who are going into college and all that. The younger generation, the world's becoming a very cruel place. It was cruel when I was in school, and it's only getting worse from there. I'm 21 years old now, and I've come to realize with everything that I've been through, and it's not as much as some. Everybody's had it worse than somebody else. Everybody's had it better than somebody else. You know, if you have a roof over your head, if you have food in your stomach, clothes on your back, doesn't matter if you are pretty much in the negative in the bank or whatever. If you have those things that I aforementioned, you're already richer than 72% of the population. There's also people that love you. One of the things that has been happening to me recently is I've been kind of slipping into my depression episodes more often than not. And I want to change that. People should, and I say should, but it's easier said than done. But there's this mentality called the shoulda, woulda, coulda mentality. Or the should mentality. Like, I should lose weight, or I should make more money, I should get a job, I should accomplish my dreams. Instead of saying that, change it to, I will do everything in my power to make this happen. I have a Wii. I have Zumba for the Wii. I have Just Dance for the Wii. I actually did that for about 3 months last year, and I lost about 20 pounds. course, I gained it all back, but I'm not going to talk about that. But what I want to get the point across is that it doesn't matter if, like me, you're recording this on a phone and you don't know that much about editing, but you just want to help somebody out there, whoever sees this. It doesn't matter if you don't have money to go to a gym. Look up online different workout plans that you can do at home. If you have like a treadmill, if you have anything really, you don't even have to have a treadmill. There's simplified workouts to help with that if you're one of those people who is trying to lose weight. And it's really bad for me considering the fact that I'm trying to lose weight for health reasons, because there's a lot of health issues on my family side that are weight related. So I should probably get on that. But one of the things that I've come to realize is a lot of people, especially in the younger generation, and I'm not trying to overgeneralize the younger generation, but the majority that I see, they want relationship. I have come to realize that it doesn't matter how many relationships you get in. If you can't love yourself first, how can you expect to love somebody else? It's not fair to you or that other person if you're an absolute broken mess and you're bringing them along with you. It causes more heartache for you. It causes more heartache for them. And I'm not saying that you have to be 100% all together, because I'm not. And I don't think I ever will be. But you know your limits, you know what you can and what you cannot do. And people who think they can and people who think they can't are both right. If you don't think you can do something, you won't even put in the effort to do it. If you think you can do something, it doesn't matter how many times you fail, 1 or 100, you're going to succeed. It takes time, and eventually, I mean, you might even see that it's not for you. You just have to find your niche. Like this isn't something that I thought people would even enjoy, like my content of edits. I just put something together because I wanted to show appreciation for the people that have impacted my life for the better. I wanted to say something in the department of there is a point where people need to realize that they can't do everything alone. It doesn't matter how strong you are, it doesn't matter how masculine or manly you are. Nobody can do it all alone. Sometimes we have to force ourselves to reach out to others who have been in the same position as us. And that's why I'm making these videos. And I've come to realize as well that this is one of the directions that I want my channel to go, is to become kind of a self-confidence vlogging channel, if you will. I don't have money for better equipment right now, so phone quality is all you're gonna get for now until I can start making more money with the new job that I have, and hopefully I can still do that and pay my bills. But all that aside, sometimes you have to kind of self-force motivation, or force yourself to be motivated, because motivation is one of the hardest things to actually get a hold of. Motivation is one of those things that you may stay that way for maybe about a week or 2, or like me, about 5 days. The only reason why I was even able to do the Zumba and the dancing for my Wii is because I made a promise to my grandparents. But I know there's a lot of people out there that don't have what others may, or they have what others may not. It's about using your resources wisely. I have a pretty decent phone. Yeah, it's not an iPhone, but we're not going to go into the iPhone versus Android debate. But it's a tool to help further what I want to do in the community of not just YouTube, but anywhere else. I really want to make sure that anybody who is facing any sort of mental illness or anything like that can understand and actually realize that there are people out there that they don't even know, but that care about them because they themselves have been through it and they don't want to see anybody else go through it. I am kind of a nanny. I work for a home care service. And my client right now, she is in elementary school. And some of the things that she tells me that some of the people say, it honestly, it baffles me, because I remember when I was in elementary school and my worries were, which one of my friends am I going to play with at recess? Who am I going to sit with at lunch? Those were the kinds of problems I had when I was in elementary school. This girl's in 4th grade, and there's a lot that I've come to realize, that the world just going deeper and deeper and deeper into this hole that we have created and not tried to stop. I think that's what really bothers me about my generation, is that we kind of aided into that. I mean, you've got 12-year-olds, 14-year-olds wearing more makeup than I am, looking like they're older than me. And then you got the girls that want to be normal girls and not have to worry about, well, what kind of contour palette am I going to get today? What bag goes with my shoes today? And they get torn down because of it. And they get told that they aren't pretty because they don't wear makeup. I didn't wear makeup until 7th grade? 7th grade. And even then I was so bad at it. I had this one kid on the bus tell me that Halloween wasn't here yet. But me being sassy kind of rolled with it and asked him then why was he wearing the ugly mask. I do not recommend doing that. That will only fuel it on most of the time. That time it didn't, because the bus driver quieted us down, but that's not the point. The point is, girls should be allowed to be whoever they want to be. People shouldn't be afraid to express their sexualities. People shouldn't be afraid to express their dreams, express whatever they want to express. I'm all for, if you're bi, okay. If you're gay, okay. If you're a lesbian, okay. I don't judge or hold it against anybody if they don't want to wear makeup, or if they do want to wear makeup. James Charles, Jeffree Star, Patrick Star. They do makeup better than some of the 30-year-old women that I've seen who are professional makeup artists. But my point is, I just want to make sure that people don't view their physical flaws as something that they can't change, or something that they think they won't be able to change. I didn't think that I'd ever get rid of this. I mean, I still have my little bit of double chin, but it's nowhere near like it was beginning of last year. I was a lot heavier. But I'm still working towards my goal. I still want to work towards my goal. Problem is eating healthy is really friggin' expensive, and I don't have the money for that. I don't have any money right now to do anything that I need to do to better myself. But just realize that there are people out there. There are videos out there other than mine. I'm making this for the 102, last time I checked, subscribers of mine who I'm certain are still in school. Most of you. Actually, I'm not sure. But there isn't going to be much editing on these videos because I want you to see the real me. I want you to see the girl behind the edits, the girl behind the mask. I am an open book. There are some personal questions that you can ask me if you want to, that I may or may not answer. But if there's anything that you ever need to talk to me about, you can talk to me about it. Follow me on my Instagram. DM me. Advice. I will gladly give advice if it means that it's going to help somebody in their mental state, in their physical state, in their emotional state. If it's gonna help you, hell yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you anything that's gonna make you doubt yourself. Even if I don't know you that well. There's always something that I can tell you that is gonna hit home. I've been through a lot. Not as much as some kids my age or younger, but I've been through a lot. I have a good bit of life experience. I know how to handle some things, even if I didn't handle them the correct way the first time, or handle them correctly at all when I went through them, but I learned from that. And I want to pass that knowledge on to anybody in my audience. So, whatever problems it may be that you have, no problem is too big or too small to handle. You may think your problems are too big to tell other people, or too small to tell other people. But small things lead up to big things that lead up to outbursts, and so on and so forth. I don't want that for anybody else out there. I don't want anybody to go through what I had to go through to get to this point where I'm just finally starting to accept myself. Depression, it is a mental illness, but it's also a real thing that, unfortunately, some people want to silence people talking out about it. I don't agree with that. I don't like that. But there's nothing I can do about it. There is one thing that I request from anybody who comes across this video and sees this video. If you don't have anything nice to say about the topics that I speak on, as far as if you're here to promote depression, or promote suicide, or promote any negativity, none of that. This is a channel to help people, not to tear them down. I will take helpful criticism to help better my videos. I'll take suggestions on what videos y'all want me to create. I would love that, because I want to know. I want to know what my viewers want to see from me. Whether it be more edits, whether it be advice videos, whatever it may be, as long as it is within reason and isn't illegal or just not okay on this platform. If you really need help with it, go ahead and ask for it. And if there is a big enough audience to ask for it, yeah. And even then, sometimes there doesn't even have to be a big audience. Even one person can ask, and if it really does hit home with me and resonate with me, I'll make a video on it. But right now, I'm not going to promise any sort of schedule until I figure out my schedule. Because, like I said, I'm kind of sick right now. My throat's killing me right now. But I wanted to at least let y'all know where this channel is headed. And while there may not be a set schedule right now, there will be more regular uploads, more consistent uploads. I just got to find a schedule that actually fits and sticks, because at any given moment my schedule could change. So that's all I have right now. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe for more content, whether it be this or just kind of whatever, until I find out exactly what I strictly want this channel to be, if it's even going to be a strict channel to anything. But let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.